and harmony are. Today is the last day of March. Today is also the last day of the first quarter of the year. And what I normally recommend for everybody, I do it myself, is to you to reflect. I normally reflect every week, every month, and every quarter. Before you now also reflect every 6 months, then you also reflect every year. So if you are yet to reflect for this quarter, please do so. Today, the last month, the last day, the last day of the last month of this quarter. So, how has the first quarter been? How has March been? You need to see what worked well, what didn't work well, what can I improve, and you start working on it. So, today we're talking about carryovers. Talking about carryovers, there are some things we carry over. Um, in school, if you've gone to school, especially in the university, they when you do a particular course, either you fail it or you did not go for the exam, you will now carry it over to the next year. But there's one thing you should not carry over, and that is stress. Stop carrying the stress from one day to the next day. Stop it. Stop it. Let me ask, how many of us have has gone to bed tired, you've slept, you woke up, and you're still not well rested? You took some things from yesterday, you took them over, especially if these things happen constantly. So you need to do something differently. You need to do something differently. Sometimes not because you did not sleep well, sometimes it's because you slept well. You understand? But you had a lot on your mind. If there's something I learned from one of my pastors, is she says you ask for the grace for that day, the way the Lord Jesus Christ asks us to ask for our daily bread. That's the same way you ask for grace for every day. And most importantly, try and leave the stress for that day, don't carry it over, because tomorrow's stress is waiting for us. It's already planned. Like I keep saying, change and challenges are constant, so tomorrow's stress is already planned. So why are you taking today's stress into tomorrow? So we have to learn to let go of the stress, handle the stress for today, stop carrying over. If there's anything I want you to go home with in this our short live session, is stop carrying over stress. Stop carrying over stress. Like the Bible tells us to don't let the sun go down on our anger. We should not keep malice. If it's possible, let it end that day. If that anger, let it end that day. If you are keeping malice, let it end that day. Easy. It's not easy. But I can tell you that if you are determined, you are able to do it. If your mind, most of the time, we rest our body. We rest our body, but we don't rest our minds. And if you understand that your mind is so tightly connected to your body, you will learn to rest your body and also rest your mind. Just because you are in the on the bed does not mean that you are resting. Some of us, our minds have gone to different places. So let me know if I'm talking to you whereby you are on the bed but you are not resting, you are sleeping but you are doing sleeping muranya, like we say it. That means you are sleeping but your mind is all over the place. Write it in the comment section. Say, Coach Ify, you are talking to me. Write it in the comment section. Say, Coach Ify, you are talking to me. And if you want to, like I always say also, your today started from yesterday night. This morning when you woke up, it started exactly from yesterday night. How you went to bed. How you went to bed is the same way you will get up. So if you want to start every day good, stop carrying stress over. Stop carrying stress over. You are carrying yesterday's stress into today, and that is not what we want to do. Another thing I'll need you to really write down, get your paper and biro, write it down, print it somewhere, put it in your head, put it where you can see it so that you don't forget it. Stress does not automatically leave the body. When stress has come, it does not automatically leave your body. Write it down. Write it down. When you have gone through stress, it does not automatically leave your body. You have to do something to release it, to make it go away. And that's what we call stress recovery, or if it has gone so bad, we call it burnout recovery. And that is what you need to learn. So when today was a stressful day, as life will always be, what do you do to release that stress before you go to bed so that you don't carry it to the next day? And most of the time, you do that in the evenings. So how are your evenings? What time do you go to bed? Write it in the comment section. Do you go to bed by 9, 10, 11? I once had a client, and what we had to do with her, she was a young client. What we just had to do with her was to change her sleeping time, move her sleeping time up a bit. It changed her life. It changed her life. That's you watching on social media till very late, and you wake up and you are wondering why you are tired. Yes, you are tired because first of all, your eyes was open till very late. Secondly, you were getting information that you could not process well in that night, so your brain was kept on working in the night. So just moving up our sleeping time automatically cut off the time she was on social media, reducing that mental overload on her head. She was able to sleep longer, better. So, stress does not automatically leave your body. I hope you have written it down. Stress does not automatically leave your body. If you don't release it, it stays. If you don't release it, it stays. How many of you know about my stress bucket and or my stress sieve? If you know about it, write it in the comment section that you know about it. If not, write in the comment section. I will treat it again. You understand? So, what are the things that you can do to really make today's stress end with today as much as possible? So let's say you've woken up, you've gone to work, you've gone to school, you've done your business, appointment here and there, you've gone to pick up your child, you've gone to see your husband, your wife, you've gone shop, you've done all those things, you've eaten, you've done everything, then it is in the evening. You learn, first of all, through all those activities, please always have time you put some breaks, some pause. Have times you put some breaks. Put breaks into all these different activities. Maybe times whereby you just sit down quietly, or time whereby you just take a 5 minutes walk, or time whereby you just breathe. Learn to put it in this all day activities. Learn to put it. If I ask, how many of us put breaks into our life? Not just the, oh, this is my 30 minutes break at work. For yourself, after working 1 hour, you just relax for 5 minutes and stretch yourself. How many of us do that? Those little things will they are helping you to release some kind of stress, either physical stress or mental stress. So how many of us do that? How many of us take out time to really put some short breaks, not the 30 minutes break, the 2 minutes breaks, the 5 minutes break in our daily activities? That is the one way one thing you can do to be able to let today's stress stay with today. So we have talked for about almost 10 minutes. Now we can just relax and just breathe. So let's say for the last 10 minutes, I was just stressing myself, talking. If I take 1 minute, I have a stress app in my phone. On it, take 1 minute and just relax and just breathe in, breathe out, and just relax. Let oxygen enter my head. By the time I start talking, I have strength because I've released some stress. I have released some stress. The truth is that some of the things we are going through every day is simply caused by stress or made worse by stress. And that is one thing I want you to know. So if you're not aware, you will not know. So you need to release it. So sometimes, so in the evening now, you've eaten, you have put in some breaks in your day. Promise me you'll do that. Put in some breaks in your everyday life. Then you don't come home in the evening. What do you do? I need you to ask yourself some questions. What stressed me out today? Why did it stress me? What stressed me out today, and why did it stress me? This is where my book will come. So go and get this book. Go and get this book, this journal. It's not a book. Finding balance. There's a place whereby I ask the question, my mood scale. I don't know if you can see it. My mood scale. And yeah, normally I would write whatever percent I I think I have. Maybe I can say it's always from 1 to 10. You ask yourself, how was I stressed today? I can say, okay, from 5 to 7, or 5 or 6 or 7, and ask myself, what made my stress level? What made my mood to get to that I I thing? I said, okay, I had a lot of work overload. Hmm, could I have done something different? Or I had headache, or somebody stressed me out, or I went to a particular place that upset me. Ask yourself that question. Do you always get it sometimes whereby you just feel unhappy, overjoyed, or sad, and you don't really know what is causing it? That is the worst state you can be in. Believe me, that is the worst state you can be in. Anytime I just feel something inside of me like that, I always have to have clarity. I always ask myself, okay, what is making me feel this way right now? Who said what to me? Why am I feeling this way? Once I'm able to get exactly why I'm feeling that way, it helps me to release it. Because the next question I ask myself is that, can I do anything about it? Can I just control it? If not, I let go and I let God. If I can do something about it, I do it. So take breaks, then also ask yourself at the end of the day, what made me to stress out? Why did I stress out? Is it this thing that stressed me out? Is it a daily thing, or is this just a one-time thing? Very, very important. Very important. Another thing that you can do to make sure that your day-to-day stress stays in today is gratitude. Learn to write the things you are grateful for, and the other things you let them go. Because sometimes we just feel we had a bad day and we forget the good things that was in that bad day. I'm telling you, there are good things in your bad day. So if you want to let today's stress stay in today, ask yourself, what are the good things that happened? Right then, that I woke up is my God, that is a great thing to happen to you. You went to work, you came back, you were able to eat, you were able to swallow, you were able to talk. Those are good things. Those things you are grateful for, they're already increasing your good hormones. They're already making you happy, automatically reducing your stress. Because by nature, we always see what did not work. By nature, we always see the difficulties. By nature, we always see the challenges. We never see the things that go well. But I tell you, if you make it a part of your day to always write down, hey, what are the things I'm grateful for? And there are different ways you can write. One simple one you can write is, what was I grateful for in the past? What am I grateful for now? And what can I be grateful for in the future? You will always get something. You will always get something. Something happened to me about 2 or 3 weeks ago. Sometimes when I'm writing, I'll tell myself, oh God, today I want to write something different I'm grateful for. I want something different. So that day was a night before was exactly like that. I was saying, God, I wanted to write something different I was grateful for. Got up the next day because in our city on that day, the buses were not moving. So I had to go to work with my car. I don't know what happened. I came to a this circle. I don't know what they call it in English again. This roundabout. Sorry, I came to a roundabout. Wanted to enter the roundabout. There was no car. All of a sudden, in front of my car was a bicycle. Somebody riding a bicycle in dark clothing. I didn't see the person, but to God be the glory. I did not hit the person. The person just went. And my mind went back to what I said the day before. Oh God, I needed something new to be grateful for. No, sometimes I'm just grateful for what I'm grateful for. I have to thank God. God, I thank you that I didn't eat this man. I didn't eat this man. So there are so many things you can be grateful for, and this elevates your spirit when you know it. This will help you to reduce stress. This will not make you just to say, "Oh, my day was a bad day." No, your day is not that bad. And also, when you are not grateful for things, you're able to see the things, maybe the things that you could do not achieve. Let God, let them go and let God. Then the last part that causes problem is the things you are not able to complete, the things you are not able to finish, the things that came up late. What do you do about them? First of all, for me, there's a particular time in the evening that I don't receive information anymore. Mm-mm. Because your brain, sometimes you go to bed, but your brain is still working. So what you don't want your brain to be working. It's just like you know that if I drink water till 9, 10 o'clock, that means I have to wake up 2, 3 o'clock to go to the toilet to ease myself. So because of that, you tell yourself, okay, I'm going to drink water by 8 o'clock. I will not drink water again. I will not take in water again so that I don't wake up in the night to go to the toilet. The same thing I decided for myself, and I recommended that I don't take in some informations anymore at a certain time so that my brain does not continue to work over the night. So you find that you are sleeping, but your brain is working. Your body is tired, but your brain is working. And you need your brain to stop working in a good sense of it. You need it to calm down. So you don't give it things to do, you don't give it information so late. And part of the information you are giving it is scrolling through Facebook so late, or social media so late, or checking your email so late, because some things you cannot even answer, you cannot process. Your brain will be processing it while you are sleeping. And you carry it over. You wake up the next day, you telling yourself, why am I feeling so finished? Although I slept. Yes, you are taking the stress from the day before. So you need to tell yourself, today is done. Today, no more information. Today, no more news. Nothing that I cannot handle today. I have to suspend it and do it tomorrow. Do it tomorrow. So this is what most people are missing. You have to learn to end today rightly. Have a time. What time do you go to bed? So if I ask you, write in the comment section, what time do you normally go to bed? Do you have a fixed time? If you don't have a fixed time, that is one problem. Have a fixed time. And when I say have a fixed time, does not mean that every single day, 7 days a week, you would achieve it. No, but okay, by 9, by 10 o'clock, I am going to bed. There are simple things, but they can change you. Your body is meant to work, to automate itself. So when you now do this habit all the time, it becomes automatic. Less stress for your body, less stress for your brain. So what time do you go to bed? What do you do last before you go to bed? Write it in the comment section. What do you do last before you go to bed? Is it really helping you to do that last? So check that and try and adjust. Your brain, you need to train your brain to switch off. You need to train your brain to go to bed the way your body goes to bed. You need to train it. And part of the things you can do is make your environment quiet, or you put a light music, or you listen to a light meditation, or you read a book. These are some of the things that can help you to really don't transfer that stress from today to tomorrow. One last one that is very important is write the things you want to do tomorrow. Because, like I said, your brain is still working. But if you tell your brain that, okay, today I did not finish sending that email, today I did not finish writing that report, today I could not go to the market, all those things, they are working in your brain. Your brain is still thinking, okay, tomorrow I'll do it. Instead, still take your journal. Take your journal. If you cannot buy this journal, get any journal, get any pen or paper, write it on your phone. Write down the things I have to do tomorrow. So you are taking it away from your brain. You are giving your brain time to reset, relax. You write them down. Okay, tomorrow I finish up the email. Tomorrow I go shopping. Tomorrow I cook. Tomorrow I do this. You write it down. So it has left your brain. It has come on paper. One of the first thing that happens when you're under stress, when you're going to burnout, is that your part of your brain can shut down because of it's trying to support you at that time. It's trying to reduce all the activities to the necessary ones, trying to support you. So in shutting down some part of your brain, you forget some kind of things. Your concentration is bad, so that you can just function the necessary things. But if you make that way of life normal by not giving your brain too much things, write them down, you realize that you're going to bed and you are breathing in good air because you have let go of a lot of things. You have written down the things you are grateful for. You have written down the things you did not complete. You have let go through prayer, through meditation, the things you could not control. You have written down the things you are going to do the next day, so they are not in your head. Your environment, you have a particular time you are going to bed. Your environment is nice, with nice music, a candle or something. One of the things I love to do in the evenings is that I on my laptop or on the TV, I put in this fire fireplace view. I love it. Part of my dream is to have a house that has that fireplace. It just gives me that relaxing mood. It will help your body to rest, to help your mind to rest. Then that stress for that day has come to an end. You are going to bed more relaxed. So if you want me to help you to build such simple system, because each person needs something different. Some people, they find it difficult journaling. Why I For some people, I can just recommend you to go for a walk just before you have to go to bed. You go for a walk. It helps releases your mind. So each person is different, you know. So if you want me to help you build a simple system into your life, DM me reset, or morning reset, or evening reset, or comment it in the comment section, and I'll get back to you. Or you just write me an email. Stress makes your life difficult, makes any right now, stress worsens it. Stress worsens it. Okay? So stop carrying over stress. So what I would uh, implore you is send this to that person that you know is stressing themselves, that they wake up every morning, they say, oh, I woke up on the wrong feet, or on the wrong foot. Send this video to them. Say, maybe you did not go to bed on the right feet. Learn to get to bed on the right feet. It will help you wake up real refreshed and starting the day right. In April, my self-care masterclass, the self-care you deserve, is coming up. So please, I'll try and put a link under this video. Please do register for it. You will learn how to take care of yourself. You cannot pour from an empty vessel. Okay, God bless you. See you next week at the same time. God bless you.